hello. It's umbraCoffee, it's Code Garden 2026, and we're in Copenhagen. Amazing. I'm so happy to be here. I don't know about you, but this is my first. No, this is not my first. This is my second Code Garden Copenhagen. First time back in 10 years, and it feels great to be back. And even the sunshine decided to come out for a very brief moment as well. For those not in the room, those watching at home, you may be wondering, where is Marcin? He couldn't make it this year, so I'm, for the second time in my life, doing umbraCoffee at Code Garden alone. But Marcin's okay this time, don't worry. Well, we've got a few big guests to bring on, and I hear our first guest has some exclusive news to share. So let's welcome the Queen of Code Garden, Steffi. Hello, Steffi. Hello. Have a seat on my sofa.
Where's your sofa?
I don't know. We don't have a sofa.
Oh, I had a sofa planned for you.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, well, may I say, Steffi, I have just had my first haircut at a conference.
You look fine.
It's very crispy. Yeah, it's good. I have never seen a barber truck show up at a tech conference before. What's all that about?
We wanted to have this in Odense. So the idea was there 2 years ago, where we were contacting different barbershops. This is the vision. Do you want to come? And then it was too expensive because nobody had it. And then the idea was still on the ideas list. I was like, try to find it in Copenhagen. And then somebody had a concept, so it's like, amazing. Order.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And there's lots of fun quirkiness like you'd normally have for Code Garden, but a few new things too. We've got the Candy Cave, my favorite addition to the event. I was so excited. Actually, I started disappointed because it was closed before 12 o'clock.
Yes.
And I would have been there at 9 a.m. if it had been open.
And then it would have been double as expensive.
Yes, I'm sure it would. It was lovely. It's a great addition. Yeah. You've got the face paint I can see, and the transfer tattoos, and real tattoos?
No real tattoos for me, but do you know how many have gotten a real tattoo?
No, I hate to think.
So that was one of the jokes. It was supposed to be a joke. So it was Heather Floyd that wrote to me months before Code Garden, making me aware, like, you're in Copenhagen, you're not in Odense, you need to make sure that you're creating a hub for umbraco people so they can find each other, because it's a very big city. So I thought, I'm going to make a map of Copenhagen and put some of umbraco's favorites, like our favorite bakery, an ice cream shop, War Pigs, the venue. And then I thought, just for fun, I'm going to add a tattoo shop. Sure. And then it started snowballing from there.
Okay.
So then we visited the tattoo shop, and it turned out they had the bar as well. So then we thought, okay, we'll just put on there that if you enter the tattoo shop and say mule, then you get a free mule. And that's what we thought people would do.
Right.
And then it spinballed from there, and then they got excited, so they made custom umbraco tattoos. And then we said, if anybody gets a tattoo, we'll pay for the first 5. And now there's been more than 5 that got a real tattoo.
How many more than 5?
I don't know, but I just added a slide to the Thursday night show to get them up on stage, and then we'll know how many there are. But I keep on getting pictures of real tattoos.
Can you imagine going home from a tech conference?
No.
And to your partner and being like, oh, do you have fun? And like, yeah, I've got something to show you. And it's like, bam. What is that?
Blood and everything.
Yeah, I have seen one of them, and at least it's black and white tattoo. Because some of the previous years, like way back, people got Code Garden tattoos or umbraco tattoos, but they were orange. Yes. And it's not the brand color anymore.
It's not.
Imagine that.
So now they're on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Cool. Well, first time in Copenhagen for you, for Code Garden.
Yes.
How do you think it's gone?
I think it's going really well. Yes.
I think so too.
I like the venue. Already have some ideas for next year. But so far, so good.
Yeah,
yes.
I concur. Yeah. This has been maybe the best Code Garden in a very, very long time, Steffi. So.
But you said that last year.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I've always complained. You know that. No, food's been amazing.
Yes.
I hope everyone here agrees. Like, really exceptional food. Like.
That cinnamon bun of yesterday, I had to.
Yes, me too, me too. And you mentioned you might have some exciting announcements for us?
Yes. So I've been working on 2027, doing negotiations, and today I got confirmed from Mats an hour ago that I can press the go button for 2027. So we have the dates. 9th and 10th of June 2027.
So the same week
Same
next
week,
year.
yeah, same. So the week number is different. But same dates, yeah. And it will be here in the same venue next year.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And I was maybe going to quickly talk about last night, because we had the awards.
Yes.
And the awards, in my opinion, is the worst part of Code Garden.
Yes.
It always has been.
It's been a bit boring.
I'm very sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Back from the days where it would be hosted by Anders, and he would stand on stage and he'd go, well, we're going to tell you about the nominees, and he'd go through it, and everyone would fall asleep a little bit, and you finally get through it. And then over years, you added more categories, and everyone was like, oh, geez, this is going to be even worse. But last night, you shaked it up a bit.
Yes. So it all started with Philip's idea. Please do a dinner and a show.
Yeah.
And then it spinballed from there. I have an event consultant in Belgium. I was like, I have this award show. I don't know what to do with it. I need to spice it up. What can I do? And then someone from the outside to have a completely new perspective. And then the idea came with the duos, because the idea with this came because it's the umbraCo Awards. So we wanted to get more HQ involved. Sure. So we wanted to really show we're very proud of what you're doing with our product. So we want to celebrate that by involving even more people from HQ. But I guess you still don't know who Gandalf was.
Yeah, who was Gandalf?
David
okay.
from the Suits team.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, and you can go online already on Flickr and see a lot of the photos from yesterday, which is awesome. But we had 2 pit bulls, as in the rapper, Mr. Worldwide. We had, Gandalf and Frodo.
Yeah.
We had the Spice Girls, which I think Christian may never live down. That was an
it will
epic
live on YouTube
outfit.
forever.
Yeah, I know. So it's already pictures already all over LinkedIn and Flickr of Christian dressed as Jerry Halliwell,
Yes.
right? So anyway, exceptional, and some really great fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good.
And Adele Carpenter, who's one of the speakers this year, she thoroughly enjoyed it, and she was saying, like, it's like Eurovision, but it's a tech conference. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's been mentioned to me as well. That it's looked like Eurovision, and that sparked some ideas now.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, amazing.
To be continued.
To be continued. Amazing. So, Code Garden 27, 9th, 10th of June.
Yes. Or
Fantastic.
the 8th and 9th. Either
The Wednesday and the Thursday
Yes,
of
the
that
Wednesday and
week.
the Thursday, yes.
Amazing. And tickets when?
Oh, that will be first after the... No, I don't know yet when the tickets will go online. Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of
DVD.
myself.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, Steffi, you've done an amazing job with this event.
you so
an
much.
amazing job. So
Just
let's
wait.
give Steffi...
Just wait till tonight.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've got in trouble before by talking about Thursday night, so I'm going to stop there. But let's give Steffi a huge cheer.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steffi. All righty. And speaking of great things HQ are doing, we kicked off this year with the community keynote from Emma and Mats, and that was great, and recognized loads of new MVPs, and then went into a 45-minute product keynote from Philip that was also packed full of amazing announcements. And I found myself sat there when you were rattling through the commercial product announcements, just going, oh my goodness, they're just doing more and more and more, and it's really exciting, and I feel probably more excited than I have in a long time about the roadmap and what's coming, which is great. One of the things I also said to my team was, it feels like if you're not on the LTS right now, you're really being left behind. If you're not on 17, you're being left behind, because all the cool stuff is happening there and in 17, 18, and beyond. So let's get Philip on the stage, and with him, let's bring Bjarke, because Bjarke, you had a load of cloud announcements too. Let's give the two a round of applause. Hello, hello. Welcome. You are both umbraCoffee regulars, and are always very gracious to join at short minute notice. So thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely.
Philip, let's talk about the product keynote, because packed full of amazing announcements.
It was a little long. Do you hear me?
Nope. Now? Yes. Sorry if it was a little long. There was so much to cover. Like I think when I first did my slides, it was like 90 minutes. So I cut half of what I wanted to say, and I still felt like it was packed.
Yeah.
But that's so cool, right? Like it's awesome to be able to talk about so much new stuff.
Yeah, and so the things that people maybe have already heard a bit about would be changes coming to the CMS. We're going to have this new thing elements and a data library where it's the non-routable content lives there and it can be picked and referenced. And eventually the idea is that will become reusable block-based content and powering grids and lists and all kinds of stuff.
And I think so it was very nice to see. Ken did a full talk about that, and like you can see that it's more or less working all of the stuff for the block grid. Like it was just not ready for 18, so we didn't feel like it was ready. But I mean, you can find the branch and more or less start using it now. Like it is pretty good. But I think that's where it really starts to shine, and it really starts to add more value, right?
100%. So that's coming in 18, which is in a release candidate now.
So the first part, the library section and the new picker, is going to be in 18, which is out on 25th of June, I think. And then the grid stuff is going to be in 19, so that's November or something.
Amazing. And also in the CMS was announcements that you're going to move to EF Core at some point coming. And as you described, it's a boring change for now, but it unlocks a whole bunch of other future exciting stuff. And
I mean, it's no secret. We would love to support something like Postgres in umbraCo. That would be amazing. We're still not ready to like officially commit to that yet, but it's that's where we want to go.
Nice. And well, just to rattle through commercial stuff really quickly, a bunch of commerce updates, a bunch of updates to workflow. You showed a lot of umbraCo AI features, which of course has become a staple really of the
yeah, it's crazy to think about. Like we launched this half a year ago, and like so much has happened, and it's like it's going so fast. It's really cool.
100%. Like I was talking with Matt about this the other day, and he's obviously been working heavily on the umbraCo AI product, and there's been like a weekly release at some points where just pushing out constant updates and new features. And the particular focus of some of the presentation was about how the community can extend it and build upon it. And we saw some great examples, one from Justin Neville, who's built a great log analyzer companion alongside that based on umbraCo AI, and some new workflow features, which maybe we'll talk about in a brief moment, because that's really cool. Bjarke, cloud things.
Yes.
We've spoken quite a bit over the last few days, and I've been particularly excited about the announcements, both commercially and also on the product side. Maybe you can just give us a quick overview of what's going on in Cloudland.
There's so many things, but first of all, self-service. So we have so many more things that you can do yourself, especially the new traffic and performance dashboard, where you get the data directly from Cloudflare. You can catch so many things that was a little bit in the blind before. So that is perfect. Self-service as a theme. And besides that, we announced that we are coming with a completely new deployment model. So next to the Git deployment, you will be able to use artifact deployments. And I have spoken with so many people, and they all say, yes, this is what we do anyway, every time we have the option. And for me, it's about aligning with best practices in .NET and not inventing new, unique umbraCo things.
100%, yeah. umbraCo Cloud does feel a bit strange in our agency workflow because we're used to having our CI pipeline that pushes an artifact and it gets deployed somewhere, ideally to Azure. And that's exactly what umbraCo Cloud is, except for the deployment bit in the middle. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm very excited about that. And you've spoken about how that then unlocks a future for potential load balancing, for slot-based deployments. Or
so we already have load balancing, and we are able to do that on the Git deployment also. But as you said, we would like to have slot swapping, and with the artifact deployments, it becomes way easier, and potentially that can also open up for load balancing on shared hosting, because it will just be multiple smaller instances.
Yeah.
Whether that will become available or not, we haven't decided, but it will be technical an option.
Yeah, and the eventual goal as well is potentially multi-cloud with...
Yes, that is the long-term goal. And
container-based deployments.
I'm old and boring. I just want to be able to host a website that is up 24/7, and to do that with massive incidents on the internet, maybe all of Azure is down. Yep. You would have one instance on Azure, another one on Amazon or some of the European alternatives.
Sure, very smart, very smart. And another thing I was particularly excited about, I think it was in your announcement actually, Philip, was the cloud-based MCP So we're going to have a free hosted MCP on umbraCo Cloud, which is awesome. And Boletta's product update yesterday talked a bit about the editor-focused MCP. I'm assuming it's all MCP, or is it specific ones?
Yeah, I mean, so what we wanted to do with the editor MCP is to make an MCP that's a little more narrow, so it's more token efficient, and it's like better to choosing the right tool, and it also feels a little bit safer. But yeah, I think we'll have both of the MCPs available in umbraCo Cloud. And I mean, it needs to be really simple. It needs to be something that you can just give to your marketing team. They don't need to have API users and tokens and rotating and all of like. They just log in and that's it.
Removes a lot of barriers, doesn't it, by having the hosted MCP? You don't have to install anything. And in your
good thing is like when it's in cloud, like we are already a data processor for you, so like you don't need to add any other contracts or any other things in the world of GDPR. That's pretty.
You log in with your same umbraCo ID. You showed that like the I guess the OpenID Connect flow, but it's a button. You register an app in Claude or ChatGPT. You click Connect. It takes you through the login flow, and you're authenticated and ready to go.
Yeah.
It's really simple, quite beautiful. And on that same chain, the new product, the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
umbraCo Automate.
umbraCo Automate.
Yeah.
It's been a vision in our heads for I mean, since we launched umbraCo AI, this was what we wanted to do, right? Be able to have the agents not only be something that you chat with, but something that works and just responds to system events, any kind of event or time of day or whatever happens, right?
Yeah, and so for those that don't know, umbraCo Automate is a workflow-based builder for action and a trigger and action-based setup.
So similar to what you do with Zapier or something like that. Of course, it's a little more simple now, but it's very well integrated into umbraCo, and it like has a lot of triggers and actions also for all of our commercial products, and it's very easy to get started and just work with it today already. And beta out now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so the beta's out on the regular beta feed.
And that's 17 and 18?
Yes.
Amazing. And it's
final in 4 weeks.
Final in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's really, really quick. You're turning that around for a major release then.
Yeah, so I mean, you heard if you see say Matt releases every 4 weeks or every week, like that's 4 releases, right?
Yeah, sure. You also mentioned in the keynote it's extensible by default. So package developers can make their own extension points or for actions, for whatever they want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So shipping a marketplace full of very helpful extensions like push data to MailChimp or something that would be a bit more niche that umbraCo wouldn't support.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Goal. So there's some triggers and actions that we of course will build, but we expect a lot of it to be community build, ecosystem build, and I mean. All of so we do them as add-ons on top. So like there's umbraCo Forms and then there's umbraCo Forms Automate, and those are open source. So you can just see, even for the commercial products, you can see exactly how they're implemented. You can fork them and build your own on top of that.
Great. I can imagine many people in the room are watching that demo going, "Oh, this looks great," but he's going to hit us with a big price tag in a minute. Yeah, free open source.
Free and open source.
It's the glue of the CMS. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean. In all honesty, it's always a discussion we have at HQ, right? Like we are a commercial product, like a company, like we need to pay salaries, like we need to do stuff. But we think like this, along with the AI stuff, it's really an enabler for umbraCo to stay like a good choice out there.
Yeah, it makes if you make it easier for people to use all of your suite of products. Yeah. They'll buy the commercial products
move
as well.
into cloud.
It's the same discussion you've been having, Bjarke. Like make cloud as compelling and as easy as possible to get up and running on, regardless of your setup, small or huge.
Exactly.
Amazing. Well, I'm feeling pumped about the product roadmap. So
me too.
Good job, guys. Let's give our product team a wonderful round of applause.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. So we've heard a bit from HQ, and of course, Code Garden is not just about HQ, it's about our wonderful community. And I had the joy of attending the umbraCo MVP Summit on Monday and Tuesday this week, getting to meet all of the wonderful people there, have great in-depth discussions, and maybe a few arguments about where the product and the community should go. But we have a couple of brand new MVPs, and I wanted to welcome our 2 friends from India on stage. Let's give them a huge round of applause as well. So we have, you take a seat. We have Anju and we have Gitesh from Phases. And you are both first-timer Code Garden attendees and new MVPs as well.
MVP as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it been?
It's great, and everything was new, and we've been seeing like whatever we choose is the right way. It's very promising, and all the sessions saying like this is the future. So we are very happy to be here, and as a community, we need to tell everybody this is what we seen and what we experienced, and yeah, very excited.
Fantastic. And Andrew?
Yeah, me too. Actually, we have been. This is the first time in Denmark also, so it's feel amazing actually. And for the MEP award, and it's really honor to us to receive this award and all. Yeah, we are very thankful and grateful for this.
Amazing. Maybe you could tell us a bit, for those that don't know you and the work that you've been doing in the community in India. Why did you get your MVP awards?
Sure. So basically, it's actually happened in a fun time. Like in Corona happened, we started as a chit chat group, and we've been calling each other with the ex-employees. And we've been chatting, and from there we started about this community, and we know about the meetups, and there we started this. And also one thing we noted, like in India, there was a lot of IT hubs, and a lot of companies were doing focused on .NET development. One thing we noticed is like they are not focused in umbraCo, and some of them not heard about umbraCo, and few getting requirements, but they are not picking just because they don't know. Like there are developers in India as well.
Yeah.
So here in a situation now we are in a place where we are hosting umbraCo India Festival, and in this moment, when we talk with the company, they are saying like, oh God, you have around 1K plus members in India. Okay, that is promising, and it's maybe we can also invest in umbraCo. We can get developers, we can pitch projects. So that's one of the major change happened in India once after this community. So as a community, what we all done is like we are trying to inspire people, inspire the youngsters. So part of that, one thing we done is like we build a very cool website. So
you were nominated for an
yeah,
award
we were
yesterday.
nominated for the final of Best umbraCo Design Award, and which was actually collaborated with Faces as well. I mean, Faces is the one who built on that design, but the development part was completely done by the umbraCo community team. A lot of team were worked on that, and a lot of creative ideas we got in. So what thing we done is like we took the headless full potential, and we built the front end and back end as separate.
Right.
And the front end is Astro, and so that it will be very lightweight front end and hosted in Cloudflare, so that it will be run faster. And the major thing what we done is like we building the front end as a static website, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of publishing and getting data from cache or from database, what we done is like when someone is publishing, we creating a page in the front end and hosting in the Cloudflare.
Yeah.
So that request response that can be reduced, and so this kind of cool stuffs will give more attract to the youngsters, because they want something cool on the website, and something that can be performed better. So by doing this, what we achieved is like a better environment setup. Like the carbon outprint is pretty very low.
Nearly zero.
Yeah,
hopefully.
nearly zero. I mean, we are also displaying the live calculation in the top in the website itself.
Okay.
Yeah, you maybe notice in the website, the design is also mainly focused on the youngsters. So we also make sure like if anyone with a color blindness, then they can also get the site pretty good, because we are adding the themes as well there. So yeah, a lot of stuff.
Lots going on. I saw about the festival in India. So that's August 27th, 28th, Kochi.
28 and 29.
Ah.
Yeah.
I can't remember everything.
Yes. We are very excited to be host that event. It's first umbraCo India Festival, and we are really honored to host it.
Awesome.
So yeah, a lot of cool stuffs are coming. Anyway, you can see and watch it in the website as well, in our UAUG site, and we are also hosting a site for the event. I mean, like the festival.
Amazing. And to just go back a little bit to your meetups, because as you said, that's been a huge effort since COVID. I've seen it grow a lot, and you run meetups maybe every 3 or 4 weeks on virtually that people can dial into.
What our vision was a consistency. We need a consistency. So every month, second week, Wednesday. That's our goal. I mean, we are doing in most of the months, but sometimes based on the maybe lack of topic or maybe everyone busy or yeah, sometimes we missed, but around 30 plus meetups we already organized.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah.
incredible. With over 1,000 members in your group, you said.
Yeah, exactly. And
incredible.
we getting a host from different locations in India. And in the organization team itself, we have around 6 MVPs. That's
Wow.
a cool thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've got one of the biggest organization teams of meetup groups anywhere as well. But I guess you're
Yeah,
trying to
maybe.
cover a whole country.
Yeah, exactly. So our vision is like I mean, if you know about India, you maybe notice like we have a lot of states, lot of language, everyone with different cultures, and what our vision is like in every year, do the festival in different IT hub in different states, so that we can come out and take out all the organization. And maybe there are some .NET companies, they want to enter in umbraCo, maybe they are stuck where they can find resources and what cool things happening in umbraCo. They will get an idea like this festival. I mean, this is a great opportunity for them to attend and they can see. So this year we are hosting in Kerala, South India. Next year, I mean, along with that, we are giving a feedback form and asking them to pick what is the next location you are expecting and what they want. So based on that, maybe next year, Bombay or in Gujarat or maybe in Bangalore, like that. So that area organizations can also be part and they can be also grow, right?
It sounds like you've got huge ambitions, and I hope this goes
Yeah.
so successful for
Yeah,
you.
we started with a vision actually. Like we prepare what all things we are in our plan, and based on that, we are planning what next. Like that.
Amazing. Well, before we wrap up, Anju, your first Code Garden, any highlights? Anything you're taking home with you, excited to go and work on or have a look at?
Yeah, actually, I've learned a lot from here with new people, and actually collaborated with new people, and they have learned a lot from them, and a lot of new thoughts and experiences they've shared. Actually, I'm excited to share that with my colleagues and friends to all. Yeah, that's.
Amazing. Well, we hope you come back next year. Hope to see you back next year.
Yeah.
Let's give our friends a wonderful round of applause. Amazing. And with that, we're going to bring one final guest on. And this is someone who I have admired for a little while. And I felt like a bit of a fangirl when I saw they were going to be attending Code Garden. So let's welcome Rashmita on the stage from Vietnam. Let's give her a round of applause. Nepal, sorry. Oh, my goodness. From Nepal. Give Rashmita a round of applause. I'm so sorry I got that wrong. I did know that as well. So, for those that don't know, maybe you'd like to introduce yourself, and then I can say where I know you from.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, my name is Rashmita Limbu. I'm from Nepal, not Vietnam.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So I co-founded One Tech Nepal. It's a web design agency back in Nepal, and we are more into building a scalable website. Value result driven, powered by AEO, SEO, GEO, and also we are looking after digital marketing as well. And my role is into the business development and project strategic and client communication. Meanwhile, my co-founder leads technical side. So that's what we are doing right now in Nepal. Yeah.
Okay, and now I'll tell you where I know
Okay.
you from. You post amazing videos on LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're
Thank
great.
you. I'm trying.
You post videos that are like how to convince your clients that umbraCo is the right choice for them, or why umbraCo is great for SEO or GEO-based sites, or those sorts of things. And those videos, I've been a big fan for, I don't know, maybe a year you've been posting them now? little under a year?
Yeah, this year.
This year?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, a few months.
Few months
anyway,
ago, yeah.
they're fantastic, and it's great to see
Thank you.
someone trying to build a bit of a community in your local area and champion umbraco in a market that's probably not actually had that much much involvement. Do you know of many other agencies doing umbraco in Nepal?
Actually, there is just one agency, and we have only 2 agencies back in Nepal. And yes, many people, actually none of them know about the umbraco, actually. And we want to take Nepal, what is our vision is, of course, we have our motto, how we want to take our agency ahead. But at the same time, we wanted to aware people that what umbraco is all about, because umbraco has given us a lot of things to our developers, and we actually feel that the future developers should know about the umbraco. And what we are thinking right now is, after this conference, okay, how we can do to aware people so that they could know more about umbraco, so that they could think for the future. So that's what we are thinking right now, and we'll do it for sure.
That's great. I mean, yeah, it's awesome to have you here at Code Garden, your first time. What would you say to anyone thinking of coming maybe next year, or even watching online? What's your recommendation? Should they do it?
Oh, yeah, of course. They should come here and meet each and every umbraco community in people, because this is such an amazing, amazing platform. I find it very insightful and very informative session. And the one thing that has in my heart and mind, that in the early morning, I attended a session from Matt, CEO of umbraco. He has shared one quote that start small, but grow with the evolution, you'll able to keep up. So this is something that I really love it. So if you come to the umbraco, you'll get to know a lot of things from each session. So yeah, definitely they should come and join. And of course, I will also join next year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very wise words that you're sharing from Matt's there. It's surprising he's actually a fountain of wisdom. Anyway, yeah, let's give Rashmisa a fantastic round of applause. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And with that, we're going to wrap up umbraCoffee, our very short umbraCoffee for Code Garden 2026. I really hope Marcin can be back next year, because I feel so empty without him by my side. But it's still wonderful to have you lot come and watch us and join for umbraCoffee. And anyone watching online, we hope to see you at Code Garden in a future year as well. Thank you all, and let's enjoy this evening.